good, YouTube? Dorsey Made Gaming here, and I want to actually talk about some known features that we know in Madden NFL 18, and we're going to cross-check those with some of the older videos and stuff that we kind of speculated or said that we wanted to be in the game. Y'all, something was crawling on me. Felt like it was anyway. All right, but anyway, so the product details, and this is I'm just reading this. Madden 18 takes a significant visual leap with the power of the Frostbite engine. Interesting that they only mentioned like the graphics on that. But if you know, Frostbite adds a ton of depth. But they're going out of their way to kind of let us know that the graphics are gonna get a huge improvement, which is awesome because I'm a big stickler for that. We're on next gen consoles. We should get a better picture. Now, my question would be that is this game going to be PS4 Pro enhanced? Okay, seeing stunning new stadium exteriors surrounded by vast cityscapes and watch the spectacle of the NFL game day come to life in the most photorealistic game to date. Now, I think what that means is that, before the game, they're going to take advantage of that. They're going to show you the outside of the city, probably do like some of the older games, show people outside doing stuff before the game and all that. Play each matchup to your specifications by selecting from 3 new play styles, or play the best real-world matchups each week and play now live. And if you know, NBA Live had that feature some years back where basically, say the Redskins playing the Cowboys today, you'll be able to play that same matchup with the same rosters, injuries, if there was any injuries going into that game or whatever the case may be, which is really cool. Coupled with your favorite modes. Oh, and one thing they left out there was the commentary. They said with up-to-date commentary on some of the other forums that you read. So the commentary is going to match the game. Coupled with your favorite modes, Madden Ultimate Team and Franchise. This is Madden like you've never seen before. Interesting that they didn't mention Draft Champions. Okay, so let's break this down into the new ways to play. Okay, the first one, powered by the Frostbite. Madden like you've never seen before. See stunning new stadium exteriors. It's kind of the same thing. All new firework displays, player runouts, and stunning weather elements deliver Madden like you've never seen before. More to come. That's interesting because at the beginning, you see Tom Brady running out. Now, a lot of people, including myself, thought that was an intro sort of thing that they're going to show in the game, showing off the game engine. However, with what they're saying here, that could possibly be an in-game feature. And I don't know if it would be an every game type of thing. Could be. Or is it just for the playoffs or a Super Bowl big time game or whatever the case may be like that. I think that's really cool, though. All new firework displays, player runouts, and stunning weather elements. So we did talk about the weather, y'all. Remember that we talked about the weather, and it looks like they are going to have some weather upgrades. Awesome. Okay, and then they have Play Now Live. Play the best real-world NFL matchups each week. Take the field with your favorite team or play the best weekly matchup using live updates containing the latest roster. There it goes. Custom commentary and up-to-date stats from NFL.com. Then continue your season all the way to the Super Bowl from Play Now. So you can hop into a Play Now game and take that same game, that same team that you're playing with, and continue it into a season. It's pretty cool. Basically, you make it into a real life season, except you dictate how the game goes. Okay, and then we go into gameplay. And it starts out with a thing called target passing. It says for the first time ever. So this should be something new, not something renamed, basically. No longer are you tied to throwing at your open wide receiver. Throw to who you want. Now, that's interesting to me because I wonder what they use the poor choice of words right there with me, because when you're throwing the ball, you can throw to whoever you want. So I don't get that. But it says in the exact spot on the field with all new target passing, giving you ultimate control over where the ball is thrown. And I guess what it boils down to is this is going to be more of a more in-depth mode of total control passing. Actually, Yeah. Normally where you can lead the receiver, you can do a live pass or you can throw it short. I think this is that just with more depth. Like if you see Antonio Brown running a slant route, um, instead of just pushing the button and the game dictating where that ball is thrown, you can lead them more. This is a feature that I'm gonna have to see because on the surface it doesn't look promising. It looks like it could actually be very complicating, if not game breaking at the same time, and not in a positive way. But anyway, we'll see. Could be something great. Play styles. Play the game you want by selecting 3 new and unique play styles, catering each matchup to your specifications. And basically, what these are, it's kind of a way to where you don't have to go in and actually adjust the sliders. It's going to do that for you. That's what I'm taking away from it. You have 3 modes: arcade, action packed excitement filled with spectacular plays and scoring with limited penalties. So basically, the penalties are turned down. Simulation, true to player and team rating using authentic NFL rules and gameplay. That's basically what we do right now. Competitive is your stick skills are key. Earn big rewards for your skill or receive bigger penalties. So that's I guess everything is turned up times 10 in that regard. But the next one is what we kind of talked about with the defensive improvements, and that is coverage assignments. Know your job in pass coverage with an on screen, real time UI system informing you of your coverage assignment in pass defense. I think that is really, really freaking cool. That's really cool. So we'll be able to match up again like we could in previous Madden versions. That's something that I've always wanted back because it does add to the realism of the game, but it also adds to the realism in a sense of game planning, because I used to love, creating myself at cornerback and then having myself matched up on this receiver, let me get shut down, because that was a factor this year. Coach adjustments. Customize the AI to fit your game plan and make situational changes to your strategy on the fly as the game demands it. I would like to see a little bit more of that in detail as well. And then it has your favorite ways to play: Madden Ultimate Team, build, play, and win with your ultimate team of today's NFL stars and legends. Madden Ultimate Team is the complete NFL team building mode using your favorite NFL players from the past and present. Play games, collect rewards, and upgrade your team with daily fun and engaging content. Updates including legendary NFL players exclusively found in Madden Ultimate Team. Continuously craft your squad to elite status on the road to building your Ultimate Team dynasty. More to come. I'm pretty sure they'll add some stuff to Madden Ultimate Team, but that's something that's not going away. What surprises me is that they haven't mentioned draft champions. And then it just has franchise, which lets me know they're going to be adding some stuff to franchise mode. Hopefully, create your. But in this detailed description I'm going to read, it's pretty much the same. So I don't. It's what you was for Madden Ultimate Team too. But we'll see. Create your dynasty. Play weekly full game matchups or get through a season quickly by playing as just the offense, defense, or key moments from the game. So what was implemented last year is still going to be there. Grab the reins and control your team's operations, from signing free agents and making trades to scouting and drafting players. Your decisions build your dynasty. Again, nothing new there. Join up with other players and battle through the season in a fully connected league experience. Choose to play and manage your franchise from your smartphone using your Madden Companion app. And that's really all that's there for right now. So what is your take on all of it? What else would you like to see in the game? What do you think that they're going to announce here in the future? Now I do know, as far as like franchise mode and stuff, they have to give a foundational explanation of the 2 biggest modes in the game, which is Ultimate Team and franchise mode. And the reason they didn't mention story mode yet, because I think that's something that they're waiting to just come out and reveal. Now, I will say one thing about the story mode. We did see the guys looking over at Lucas Oil Stadiums, which we know is the site for the NFL Combine. My biggest concern, okay, is if we are going to attend the Combine, how are we going to do the different things such as the vertical, the bench press, and the 40? Because I know they're probably going to have drills in there, but the drills are going to be just like the training drills in Madden, which are really fun to do. Don't get me wrong. They're really fun to do. But as far as the 40-yard dash go, EA, if you're listening, just make it to where we have to tap the buttons, man. Let's take it old school with that because that flicking the joystick thing. I mean the joysticks. No, man, that mess for the birds, man. Just have it to where we straight tapping buttons. But the only thing that I don't see that's realistic with that is that if we're creating a character and we're just tapping the buttons to run the 40, you can have a big lineman running a 4-3 if somebody tapping the buttons fast enough. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be very, very interesting to see where they go with that as far as if we're able to actually run the 40 or if we're just going to the combine to do drills. And but I don't know. I feel like we'll be able to run our 40 because to me, you can't have the combine without a 40-yard dash. So it's going to be real interesting to see what they do with that. But that's my take on all of this, y'all. So far, it sounds pretty exciting. Sounds pretty interesting. There are some tidbits that they dropped us. And the fact that they gave us so much is going to be really, really interesting to what we see later on in the game as far as what they're going to do in the game because they don't release the best stuff right out the bat. So expect a lot more great things coming, y'all. Stay tuned for more. Till next time, y'all, and God bless.